You're monkeying around, son. All right, man. See, Ninja got me going, homie. This hit. This boy got me high. Cocoa Bird. I feel great. I feel freaking high right now. Going, homie. This hit. This boy got me high. Kip. Cocoa Bird. I feel great. I feel freaking high right now. Going, homie. What up, man? Ho, it's Garage Jim. Homie. We on the Ninja today, son. Today, we are reviewing. We're reviewing. We're in this together, homie. Ninja Up pre-workout. Is it worth it? Before we get into this here, please click the subscribe button. I got content coming out all the dang time for you, homie. So click subscribe and let's get into this, man. God bless all you homies. I hope you're feeling amazing, living from your heart. Woo, excuse me. Staying out of your head. You know, I did a poll on Instagram. I did like a 20-question poll, and one of the questions is, do you believe anyone is truly happy? Dude, over 30% of people said no. That, to me, is insane. Over 30% of the people out of hundreds who took the poll said they don't think anybody's truly happy. Now, that's crazy, man, because I'm going to tell you right now, I'm truly happy, man. And I feel so blessed to have found peace in my life. Being truly happy doesn't mean that you don't ever go through other emotions like fear or you don't get upset or angry or that. Being truly happy just means that you're at peace, you know, with life. It doesn't mean you don't go through any other emotions in life. It just means that you feel whole, that you found yourself. You know, the biggest gift I've ever had, man, is a relationship with God, even bigger than sobriety. Because without that, there is no dang sobriety, man. So, I don't know, man. I think those people who say you can't find true happiness, I think they're projecting because they haven't found it. But, man, it's out here, man. It's out here for you, man. So don't give up. Keep growing spiritually, man. The key to happiness is thinking about what you can do for other people's happiness, man. I'm telling you. Let's get into this, homie. The new Ninja Up. They reformulated. I'm going to talk about the pros and the cons, homie. I am not here to shine any Ninja schlong. I don't care how much. I love this company, man. They're tops to me. Like, freaking sick. I'm running their, I already reviewed the new Ninja Swole that they reformulated. I'm running the, Immortal and their greens, whatever the other one's called. They're greens and vitamins. So those are freaking hitters. But I'm going to review those. But this here, we're going to talk about the pros and the cons. Great bubble gum. Great bubble gum. That's what we used to call the owner in the pen, man. Great bubble gum. The owner of Ninja, man. We used to call him Great Bubble Gum, man. I remember you, Great Bubble. Hey, man, I'm just making sure you're watching, homie. You better watch my dang reviews, homie. I love you, bro. All right, here we go. Supplement facts. 1 scoop, 16.58 grams. A level scoop on the scale was 16, so they got it right. And servings per container, 25. So I think that's the same as the last one. And this Great Bubble Gum is fire. Freaking awesome flavor. Great flavor. Great bubble gum. One thing about Ninja, they always freaking emphasize flavors good enough where I comment how freaking amazing it is. I mean, some of the top flavors in the game, Ninja will give it. You won't have to worry about that. All right, man, so here's what they're giving us. They're not doing that 1 scoop, 2 scoop, redfish, bluefish, Dr. Seuss, mumbo jumbo trash. Telling us 1 scoop. L-citrulline malate, 2-to-1 ratio, 6 grams. So you're getting 4 grams of citrulline, 2 grams of malic acid for the pumps. Beta-alanine, 3.2 gram. That's for the warm, fuzzy hug, the tingles, the revved up feeling, the endurance, the lactic acid buffering. Betaine anhydrous, 2.5 grams for the power out. That's going to make you a strong alpha male ninja iron pumper, son. L-tyrosine, 1 gram. Choline bitartrate, 1 gram. Alpha GPC, 600 milligram. That gets you focused in, dialed in, thinking about the weights, forgetting about your Tinder dates. L-theanine, 150 milligrams. Cognatic, 100 milligrams. Alpha-Yo, so they kept the Alpha-Yo at 2.5 milligrams. Love that Alpha-Yo. Huperzine, 100 micrograms. Then you got caffeine anhydrous, 300 milligrams. Infinergy, 135. So I think the last one was 350 milligrams of total caffeine, maybe. This one's 400. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think they upped the caffeine. Lotus seed extract, 75 milligrams. And bitter orange, which is Synephrine, 60 milligrams. And estrogen, 50 milligrams. So a few changes. I think the last one had hordenine, if I'm correct. I don't have the label here, so I don't remember. I think the last one had hordenine, and I think the last one had a little less caffeine and maybe isopropyl. I don't know. So they added a few things, took out a few things, so yada yada, huda huda. None of that matters. All that matters is what happens when you take the drink, which I did. Then I came down to the dance floor. Time for some serious iron pumping, homie. So I'm going to tell you this. This is what I'm going to say about this, son. All right, man. So as I said, the flavor was freaking fire. Now, this is a different experience in a couple ways. There's a couple cons, and there's a couple pros. Upgrades from the last and downgrades from the last. I'm just going to give it to you straight so you can make a decision. I'm always here to give it to you straight. So number one, and this might, some of the downgrades that I say might be an upgrade to you. Okay, so it all depends, man. That's why I don't do rating systems or good or bad. It's my experience, and you could take that and hopefully find value in it to decide if it's good or bad for you. All right, man, so listen. The first thing I felt was beta-alanine about 10 minutes after taking it. Mild betas, but then they turned into creeper betas, and my freaking head was itching for a whole hour. I mean, at first I was like, man, the betas are kind of weak on this, like, because I like, you know, the sense of urgency, yada, yada. But then they came and they went and they came again, and the whole time I was training, head itchers, freaking good beta-alanine experience. So not the strongest betas, but betas that lasted a crazy amount of time. The energy comes in 15 minutes after taking it, and it kind of starts building from 15 minutes up to 30 minutes. So for about 15 minutes after it starts hitting, it starts building for the next like 15 minutes. I want to say this. If you've taken the last Ninja Up, this is a similar experience, except the Alpha Yo experience is not as strong on this one. The last one had what I felt was a much stronger sourced Alpha Yo. The Alpha Yo is still here. You definitely feel it. It definitely gives you the Alpha Yo feeling with less negative side. I mean, the first one had my head spinning with the Alpha Yo, which I like the Alpha Yo experience. This one was a little toned down on the Alpha Yo experience, but what this one offered that the first one didn't is a much cleaner, clear-headed energy that the first one didn't have. So it's pros and cons. So it felt like sort of the same pre-workout, but kind of different, if that makes sense. Like you could tell the reminiscence of they're both Ninja Up. They have the same Ninja Up vibe. The first one had a more dirty feeling. I mean, that Alpha Yo, crazy, freaking like smack. This was a much cleaner, head high kind of feeling. Clear-headed, cleaner, like head high experience. So you definitely feel more like clear-headed. The first one was like pure energy, pure Alpha Yo experience, like strong. You know, this one was not as strong. It's still strong in the sense of it's a Stim Junkie daily. This is a Stim Junkie daily. It comes together beautifully, but if you're used to the first one, it's not as much Alpha Yo feeling, and so that comes with much less negative side effects. Not as high like heart rate as the first one, but a much cleaner freaking energy. I mean, I was training like a freaking maniac, like a maniaco ninja on this. Really nice experience. Like if the first one was like 2.5 milligrams of Alpha Yo, which freaking just felt like the craziest sourced Alpha Yo, you know, like that. This one just has a little bit toned down enough where it's still there and you don't get the negative side effect. I would have thought this had like a Raya in it or something because of the clear head. This has a much cleaner energy than the first one, and that might be the increase in caffeine, and it also just might be the ingredients are sourced differently, the bitter orange, whatever's in here, the alpha GPC, the cognatic, whatever it is comes together, and you just have this more like a nootropic pre-workout than that pure physical energy. So it's very nice. So that's kind of what you're exchanging in this one. I'm just doing like a compare, contrast, drawing you homies a pie chart, you know, you fancy college folks. I know you homies on Reddit love freaking dissecting everything, man. So you're not going to say I didn't give it to you straight and leave you with all the info. So it's on that same level of Stim Junkie Daily as the first one. I mean, it's on that same level. It's just you're exchanging a little bit of Alpha Yo experience toned down for more clean, clear-headed, like focus, more mental energy. That's what I'll say. More nootropic, head-high mental energy in exchange for that strong Alpha Yo physical energy that the first one had. So it's a very positive, feel good. I think there's more mood elevation on this one. That's what I'll say. There's more happiness, mood elevation, clear-headed, nootropic feeling, and less of that pure physical Alpha Yo slap energy on this one. Both are really good, man. I mean, both are really solid. You could use this hitter like 4 days a week. As far as the pumps go, I had really nice vascularity. I can't confidently say. I have to assume that whatever's in here, the betaine, the citrulline malate, might have contributed to that. But at the end of the day, man, it could have just been my training and I could have had the same pumps without it. So I'm not going to confidently say the pumps came from here or not. You could stack some pump pills or something, but kind of the advantage is the nice light scoop. So it's really good, man. I mean, if you're used to the first Ninja, this will give you a better, cleaner energy, nootropic feeling where you have less negative side effects. If you want that crazy Alpha Yo slapper experience, this didn't do what that did, but the Alpha Yo is definitely there, more in the background than the forefront, if that makes sense. So it just feels like a different source Alpha Yo, both positive, so it depends what you want in a pre. This was a really nice experience, man. I mean, definitely leaves you feeling good, homie. I mean, leaves you mood elevation, good energy, much cleaner feeling than that dirty feeling from the first one. I like the dirty feeling. I mean, I like the first one. This one just has a much cleaner head buzz than that one. That's what I got, man. Let me know if you've tried it, if you agree with the review. God bless all of you. If you like the review, subscribe to the channel. And I'll link below where to get it with a discount code. This is for you, man. Garage Gym Homies always going to give it to you straight, man, till the end of days. God bless all of you. Together, let's get this dang muscle great, bubblegum. I'm out.